way down. Just doesn't feel like it's got the pepper, you know what I mean? The Dr. Pepper. Just doesn't feel like it's got the Dr. Pepper. Speaking of Dr. Pepper. Pepper soda. How you doing here? What do we got here? Lance Birdie's. Oh, so sweet. Sarah Stu from our main man. Thank you so much for showing up. We are now in the, as I put on Instagram, if you don't get it, I'll say it again here. You are now going to have a front row seat to the long-term sleeper cell, controlled opposition, want to destroy American, presenting themselves as truthers for defending America, but they're actually stoking America turn on itself and do all the killing of its own on behalf of the many nations that are enemies to the U.S. that would just love a civil war. They just love a civil war. And so keep your eye on the prize here. It's America. It's freedom. Don't let a few nut bars from either extreme that are obviously been created by the pressure theater of a two-party system. Don't let that get you whipped up so you guys destroy each other. You got all these wars to fight. China, Russia, wouldn't make any sense. Venezuela, on top of it, like Iran, like North Korea. Let's have a fight inside. No. This is now looks like everything was designed to destroy, and these policymakers and these people stoking it are actually destabilizing America. Just unify. Unify on this. That civil war and reacting aggressively to your countrymen is exactly what Russia, China, and the Crown of England. There I said it. There I said it. Owns Disney and Denver Airport Authority property. Colorado, weird place. Always got some weird people coming out of there. Some of you are nice. It's just that, it's touch and go with Coloradans. What's going on up there? Definitely a different potion in the water supply as New York. I was losing my hair. So everybody's got a different water, right? Yeah, so the reaction, if you were, let's break it down. That man died, and he shouldn't have died. Not in a place that respects freedom of speech. And so, the timing of this, and then now watching this thing, watch the horse no, come back out. The horse just got out of the stable. You got to run after it now because they're trying to take it in a certain direction. And that's your horse. And that horse is called America, baby. And that's where, we all take a risk speaking our minds, but we're not going to tear the place apart because some idiot couldn't use his mouth or his brain to debate. At what level the guy's controlled because he never asked me to debate pictures of the earth. Charlie Kirk. So, anyways, how many are and that's a guy that would he started questioning things in the last month that he would start probably going there. So it's somebody was but for hand signals of people behind him and around him, they're talking from a baseball pitcher to a catcher. I don't know. And obviously it could be security detail because they're security. And they've got to look like they're regular cloned people. I was going to say regular cloned people. And, definitely get a soulless clown to do that kind of work, You're going to take a bullet, Or are you? Right? Because they never do. They never do when somebody gets assassinated. I can't say it. I don't know the statistics if bodyguards actually... There's more bodyguards that, got to dodge a bullet or took a bullet than people who took a bullet. I don't know the statistics on that. So... And it's not an easy job, and it's not a coward's job. Unless, of course, you're on the detail team of the assassination. My God, I don't know. So, but that's what's going on right now. While these guys are doing signals, it's like, guys, they are security detail. So they got signals going across to, I guess they were signaling each other like everything's good here, and then like there's a guy they didn't see. Then there's a drone. Now, you've seen the TED Talk where he throws the drone up and it comes right back, and then there's a little dummy and it takes a shot at it. You know drones are shooting in Ukraine, right? It's on all the time. So, yeah, you know that Obama passed this thing where you could do, state-sponsored assassinations. It's still in the books. Trump could still use that. So, why would he assassinate? I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't follow Charlie Clerk. I saw some stuff that was very controversial and was starting to go towards the Candace Owens route. Pretty scary stuff. You kind of want to go, oh, okay. And then you go, okay, so they could just do that. I'm not a voice. And I kind of stay away from that whole thing because I'm going to survive this. And I want to see the better taste, right? The better utopia. And I want to see if it comes close to anything I had in mind. And that is the mission of God. And I'm an agent for God. So it's like, and there's these traps everywhere. And I'm in one of them. I've been trapped. And they know it, and they know that I've been muted. And the robots are being built at the same time, as we're all censored and muted from saying things. And it's not a fair fight. And the people around, the people stoking this divisiveness, are in tech. And they got the psychology algorithms like they're playing God with people's marriages and relationships. And I remember the old days, I'll just say this, you'd find a buxom girl anywhere. It's like now they're all on OnlyFans. It's like back then there was no way for them to communicate to the greater pervert, like the greater pervert of the world. You know what I mean? And now it's like online. It's like, oh, I get to show my boobs to every man on the planet. So it's just interesting how I'm just saying, like the old days they'd be like, no, they're all porn actresses now to a degree. I'm saying there's a lot of that going on where people are just like, it's just easier to do this. It's just easier to be a slave. It's just easier to be in this cage. It's just easier to keep my mouth shut. Are you in a real trap? Americans could be talking about this ploy to start a civil war off the assassination of Charlie Clerk. Conspiracy to stoke civil instability to trigger the optics of, or an actual follow through, or it becomes that by putting military and declaring martial law, and then this perpetuates, and then it's just this IRA state for 30, 40 years, or not. I don't know how they've got the robots whipping up in shape, like they're going to get here any day now. And that you'll be fighting each other, and then these guys show up going, please put down your sticks. And then you're like, oh, these guys all with machine guns and drones. And then you're like, get back into your areas. And you're like, really? You're going to waste your time while they roll that out as a solution. You better think this through. And I'll just say that. And you can see the ones that are stoking like, oh, the left is going to get it now and the right's going to get it, and they're like celebrating this guy's death. It's horrible. All negative, evil, demonic energy. The whole thing is demonic. It's like, at least we isolate it. It's like, there it is. Big ball of hate. It's like we got the parameters of the ball now. Very interesting. Now we got that going with the internet and social media. Never would have had that. So it's like, wow, okay. So how long is it? You just pull it, you measure it. It goes all the way to Sally in Illinois. Yeah, I gotta be there in a second. What's going on? No, I got streaming here. Let me come back. Let me deal with little man here. But this is where it's going. That was part 1. Yeah. And then that's where it's going tomorrow if you change the course now. So get a photo painting shirt. That helps identify